Have you ever logged into your Windows computer only to find a message saying you're using a temporary profile? This can be frustrating, especially when any changes you make are lost after you log off. In this video, we'll break down why this happens, what causes it, and most importantly, how you can fix it step by step. Whether you're an IT professional or a regular user, understanding the root of temporary profile issues can save you a lot of time and headaches. Let's dive in and get your profile back to normal operation. A user profile in Windows is a collection of settings, files, and configurations unique to each user account. It stores your desktop layout, documents, browser data, and application preferences. When you log in, Windows loads your profile so you can access your personalized environment. If something goes wrong and Windows can't load your profile, it creates a temporary one. This means your changes won't be saved, and you may lose access to your files and settings until the issue is fixed. The most obvious sign of a temporary profile issue is a message at login stating that you are using a temporary profile. You might also notice that your desktop looks different, your files are missing, and any changes you make during the session disappear after you log off. This can be alarming, but don't worry, your original data is usually still safe and recoverable if you act carefully. When you log in, Windows tries to load your profile from the local machine or, if configured, from a network location as a roaming profile. It checks a specific registry location to find your profile's details. If it can't find or access your profile, it defaults to a temporary one. Understanding this process is key to diagnosing where things might be going wrong. Windows keeps track of all user profiles in the registry under a specific path. Key local machine /software /Microsoft /Windows NT /current version /profile list. Each user has a subkey named after their security identifier SID. If Windows can't load your profile, it may rename your SID key with a back extension and create a new one, leading to confusion about which profile to load. Temporary profile issues usually occur when Windows can't find or access your real profile folder. This can be due to missing folders, incorrect permissions, or corrupted files. Sometimes, antivirus software locks files or network issues prevent access to a roaming profile. Understanding these causes helps you target the right solution. First, confirm that the user is indeed logging in with a temporary profile. Look for the warning message at login and check if any changes made during the session are lost after logging off. This confirmation ensures you're addressing the right problem and not a different user account issue. Next, navigate to see /users /username on the affected machine. Check if the folder exists. If it's missing, that's a clear sign of trouble. If the folder is present, inspect its permissions to ensure the user has full access. Also, look for the NTUSERDAT file. If it's missing or corrupted, Windows won't be able to load the profile. Sometimes, antivirus software may lock files inside the folder, causing issues. The NTUSERDAT file is a critical part of every Windows user profile. It contains all the user's registry Hive data, including settings and preferences. If this file is missing or corrupted, Windows cannot load the profile, resulting in a temporary profile. Always check this file when troubleshooting profile issues. Open the registry editor and navigate to HKLM /software /Microsoft /Windows NT /current version /profile list. Find the user's SID. If you see two keys, one normal and one with, this is a common cause of temporary profile issues. The solution involves deleting the normal SID key, renaming the back key by removing the back, and ensuring the profile image path value is correct. Editing the Windows registry can fix profile issues, but it must be done carefully. Always back up the registry before making changes. Mistakes can cause system instability. Follow the steps precisely. Delete the normal SID key, rename the back key, and double-check the profile image path points to the correct folder. Once done, log off and log back in to test. If your account uses a roaming profile, the profile is loaded from a network file server. Make sure the user can access the file share and that permissions are set correctly. Network interruptions or permission issues can cause Windows to load a temporary profile instead. Always verify connectivity and permissions if you're using roaming profiles. Sometimes, antivirus software or disk errors can block files needed for your profile. Review the event logs under Application and System for any user profile service errors. If antivirus is locking files, try disabling it temporarily. Also, run disk checks to rule out hardware issues that might prevent the profile from loading. Event logs are a valuable resource when troubleshooting profile issues. Open Event Viewer and look under Application and System Logs for errors related to the user profile service. These logs can provide clues about what went wrong and help you pinpoint the exact cause of the temporary profile problem. If the profile is badly damaged and previous steps don't work, you may need to recreate it. Back up the existing profile folder, then rename it to something like username, old. Log in again to let Windows create a fresh profile. Afterwards, you can manually copy over important documents or browser data from the old folder to the new one. When recreating a profile, it's important to manually recover key data. Copy documents, desktop files, and browser bookmarks from the old profile folder to the new one. Take care not to copy corrupted files, as this could reintroduce problems. Always check that your essential data is safely transferred before deleting the old folder. After making all necessary changes, restart the computer and perform a test logon. If the user logs in without any temporary profile warnings, the issue is resolved. If not, review previous steps to ensure nothing was missed. Sometimes, a second restart is needed for changes to take effect. To prevent temporary profile issues in the future, regularly back up your data and keep your system updated. Avoid abrupt shutdowns and ensure antivirus software is configured to not interfere with profile files. Regularly check disk health and permissions on profile folders, especially in shared or networked environments. Let's quickly recap the solutions. Confirm the symptom, check the profile folder and NTUSERDAT, review and edit the registry if needed, verify network and permissions for roaming profiles, check security software and disk health, and recreate the profile if all else fails. Each step targets a specific cause, so follow them in order for best results. If you've tried all the steps and still face temporary profile issues, it may be time to seek professional IT support. Persistent problems could indicate deeper system or hardware issues. Don't hesitate to reach out to your organization's IT department or a trusted technician for further assistance. Temporary profile issues can be disruptive, but with a systematic approach, most can be resolved quickly. Remember to always back up important data before making changes and follow each troubleshooting step carefully. With these tips, you can restore your Windows profile and get back to work with minimal downtime.